This is the part of the evening where we normally play a video highlighting the progress the foundation has made, the progress our amazing doctors have made. This is also the part of the evening where we talk about how happy we are that Laisha Ayala is with us yet another year. Or highlight a family and show what they've gone through, how they've lost a child and their experience and heartache. But today, I wanted to go off the cuff and just speak to each and every one of you in the audience. DIPG is horrific. It's a monster. It takes no prisoners. What would you do if you witnessed a murder? What would you do if you knew there was a plot? Someone's plotting to murder someone. I don't think anyone in this room would allow that. Well, guess what? DIPG is just that. It takes the lives of almost 200 children each and every year in the US of A. We can no longer sit back and witness this murder. We can do something about it. Everyone in this room can do something about it. Tonight is amazing guardian angels, as I call them. Sarah Lambert, Keith Lussman, Gina Lisa Monteroso, Darlene Rodriguez, and last but not least, Andy Epstein. Thank you to each and every one of you for attending this evening. Thank you for caring, and thank you most of all for making a difference.
DIPG, diffuse intrinsic pontine glioma, a very specific cancer of the brainstem in children. It's a disease that will inevitably kill every child within about a year of diagnosis.
It's often said that the greatest day of our lives is when our children are born. Everything we do in life is for them. Every child should be able to fulfill their dreams. However, children diagnosed with DIPG are deprived of that opportunity.
The Cristian Rivera Foundation funds the trials and research conducted by Dr. Mark Swedane and Oren Becker. But that's not all we do. We support families.
Alan Shung entered this world a bright young man who enjoyed the love of his family and the company of his friends.
When I first spoke to Alan's mother, she described how vibrant Alan was and how amazing he was. He loved martial arts and he loved the Power Rangers.
7 years into his life, Alan was diagnosed with DIPG. When faced with the reality that DIPG is a terminal form of brain cancer, Alan's parents sought out education and support. Their journey led them to the Cristian Rivera Foundation, where John Rivera and the foundation's volunteers embraced Alan and his family.
When Alan's mother told me that Alan wanted to meet his favorite blue Power Ranger, we wanted to help make Alan's wish come true, and we did.
On October 9th, 2016, only a year after being diagnosed, Alan took his final breath.
John and I met under very unfortunate circumstances when his wonderful, energized son, Cristian, was diagnosed with DIPG.
I watched my son go from a healthy, vibrant, energetic boy to slowly losing every bodily function. One day I was staring at him and I was so sad, and he looked at me and he said, "Daddy, don't be sad. I'm gonna get better." Do you know how hard that is to know that your child is not gonna get better? There was a point where Cristian couldn't speak anymore. The only way he communicated was by nodding his head. I saw so much pain and sadness in his eyes, and I knew that he was trying to communicate that to me, that he was in pain. And
It's impossible for anybody other than a parent to understand that turmoil, that internal grief.
On average, children diagnosed with DIPG have only 3 to 18 months to live. These children are primarily between the ages of 1 and 9, and their lives are cut devastatingly short. DIPG is undefeated. Until now.
I am every day looking for some promise that what we're doing is beneficial. We look for MRI changes that are positive. We look for length of survival. And now Lisha, who's coming up to her 5th anniversary of survival since diagnosis, is amazingly powerful to me.
My name is Lesha Ayala. I am 12 years old. When I was first diagnosed with DIPG, I was 7.
I didn't know what DIPG was. All they gave me was 9 months for her to live.
I was terrified at first because I didn't know what it was. And then Mark told my mom about this foundation, which was the Cristian Rivera Foundation, and that's where I met John, and he's been helping me ever since.
Anybody that knows John Gogi Rivera will say that he is never tired from this effort.
I met John through Dr. Mark Soudain, and ever since then, he just protected us like family members, and that's why she's still here.
Everyone that I've met through the Cristian Rivera Foundation is there because of John's leadership.
After she was diagnosed to DIPG, I was referred to Dr. Mark Soudain, and that's why she's still here.
Meeting Dr. Mark Soudain was scary at first because I didn't know how to feel, but then after talking to him for a certain amount of time, I started thinking that, wow, he's actually really nice and he's the one that saved my life. The Cristian Rivera Foundation gave me hope in that I will survive. I didn't give up on myself. I kept trying, even though I had a 50% chance of dying. I kept trying, and to the point that I made it through.
Today we have hope. We have Lisha. She's living proof that DIPG can be beat.
You have an obligation. These children are dying in real time. We wouldn't be here with our accomplishments, and they've been phenomenal up to this point, if it weren't for those contributions.
We together can find a cure for DIPG.
Let's cure DIPG. Full steam ahead.
Thank you. Goodbye.